Are you a foreign national wondering how the U.S. immigration system works? If so, you've come to the right video. My name is Andre Major, immigration attorney and an immigrant myself. In today's episode, I will discuss how the U.S. immigration system works and how you can obtain a green card or a non-immigrant visa. Before I begin, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get updates on our newest content. And leave comments below on your thoughts for today's topic or check out our other videos. Let's get started. Every immigrant who desires to come to the United States has the American dream in mind, a better future for themselves and their families. It was true for me, it's likely true for you. However, the American dream is not simple to achieve since the U.S. immigration system has its challenges. Now more than ever, the U.S. immigration system accepts foreign nationals with a certain aptitude or valuable talent to the country, reuniting families of U.S. immigrants, assisting refugees fleeing persecution, and encouraging diversity. Specifically, the system follows a preference scheme in which some groups are prioritized over others. For example, spouses or children of U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents are more likely to be on the top of the list. However, visa categories within the immigration system have varying eligibility conditions, annual numerical caps or limits, and corresponding rights and benefits. Before we dig deeper, let's first discuss what are the two main categories of visa under the U.S. immigration system. Those refer to permanent, meaning immigrant visas, and temporary, non-immigrant visas. Now, let's first talk about permanent immigration. As the name suggests, taking this route will earn you a privilege and a right to stay and work in the United States permanently and legally. To achieve it, one must first get a green card. What exactly is a green card? Well, a green card is you guessed it, green-colored document that allows you to legally and permanently work or stay in the United States. People with green cards are also referred to as lawful permanent residents. Most of the time, people think a green card is nothing more than a work permit. While a green card does provide eligibility to work in the United States, it is something that should not be taken for granted. Remember, a green card holder must reside in the U.S. permanently and abide by the rules under immigration laws. Otherwise, the authorities can revoke your green card and your lawful permanent resident status. What are the benefits of a green card holder? So aside from the benefit of legally working and staying in the United States, green card holders also enjoy the following. There exists a path to becoming a U.S. citizen. You can sponsor family members for their green cards. Some government benefits are available to you, like Social Security or educational assistance. You can travel to international and domestic areas anytime. Keep in mind that lawful permanent residents who travel overseas have to return within 180 days. And you're protected by U.S. laws just like a U.S. citizen would be. What are the green card classifications under permanent immigration? Now that we've defined what a green card is and some of its benefits, we should discuss the classifications under it. The following are the paths that you can take to a green card. Now look, there's a lot of them, so I'm not going to talk about all of them right now. You can look at our other videos for our other ways to achieve legal status. I'm only going to talk about some principal ones. First is family reunification. This is among the aspects valued by the immigration system, where U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents can live with their loved ones permanently. It is essential to understand that there is a preference system when petitioning for your family. There is no limit on grants for immediate relatives of a U.S. citizen. However, for other relatives, there's a yearly cap. Immediate relatives refer to a U.S. citizen's spouse, unmarried minor children, meaning under 21, or parents. Immigration laws categorize other relatives under a family preference immigration divided as follows. First preference are unmarried children, 21 years or older, of a U.S. citizen. Second preference is divided into second preference A and second preference B. Second preference A are spouse and children under 21 years old of a lawful permanent resident. Second preference B are unmarried sons and daughters 21 years of age or older of a lawful permanent resident. Third preference are married children of a U.S. citizen, meaning they're over 21. And fourth preference is siblings of a U.S. citizen. Other family members or relatives that U.S. citizens can file for are fiance under the K-1 visa, or in the child of a fiance, widow or widower if the U.S. citizen passed away, and abused spouse, child, or parent if the U.S. citizen was the abuser under a VAWA self-petition. Second is employment-based immigration. The U.S. immigration system also acknowledges the value of individual skills and abilities in advancing U.S. society. Employers may petition for a green card for such qualified employees. However, there is a yearly cap on the number of green cards granted for this category. The following are the types of jobs or individuals that you can get a green card through employment. So first preference, known as priority workers, are individuals of extraordinary ability in the arts, sciences, education, businesses, or athletics. Outstanding professors and researchers, managers and executives of multinational companies. Second preference are professionals with advanced degrees, doctors, lawyers, engineers, and alike. Individuals with exceptional ability in the science, arts, or businesses. Third preference are skilled workers, professionals, or unskilled workers. And fourth preference, known as special immigrants, can be religious workers, international broadcasters, special immigrant juveniles, Afghan or Iraqi translators or interpreters, and other types of jobs that fall under the special immigrant category. Fifth preference is immigrants or foreign national investors. Refugees and asylees. The immigration system in the United States acknowledges the necessity for foreign individuals to find a permanent safe haven to avoid persecution. Those who fled their home country out of fear of persecution or well-founded threats may qualify as refugees for those outside the U.S. or asylees for those already within the U.S. to get legal status. Those granted such status may then later apply for permanent residence. Now, here's some additional information for you. What is a diversity lottery program and how does it affect immigration? This program provides green cards to those countries that have a lesser number of immigrants in the United States. It follows a lottery scheme where a foreign national enrolls him or herself into the program and the program runs a lottery. The lucky individual who won the lottery will be able to apply for a green card. Before we proceed, go ahead and hit the like button down below and click the bell icon to keep yourself updated about our videos and other immigration-related content. Now, on to our second visa category, temporary immigration. It's essential to understand that the U.S. immigration system does not process only permanent immigration, but also accommodates temporary ones. That means that USCIS grants a visa to those wishing to work or enter the United States for a specific period. What exactly is a visa? A visa is essentially an entrance document that permits you to travel to the U.S. border and seek entry into the country. Temporary visas are typically granted for employment, study, tourism, investment, or other reasons. It's also worth noting that holding a temporary non-immigrant visa does not guarantee you a green card. However, in some situations, they may lead to one if you're eligible for a green card. What are the different examples of non-immigrant visas? Well, there are lots of them. And it really depends on your circumstances. They're often signified in letter from A to V, followed by number. For example, A1 visa are for ambassadors, public ministers, etc., and their families. Non-immigrant visas differ in terms of the privileges they offer and the length of time you're allowed to stay and work in the United States. The following are some examples. B1 for business visa, B2 for tourist visa. J1 is an exchange visitor visa for a study, work, or training program by the U.S. Department of State. L1 is an intercompany transferees who work in positions as managers, executives, or persons with specialized knowledge. P1 are internationally recognized athletes and entertainers and their essential support staff. And U1 victims of criminal activity. It is best to consult with an experienced immigration attorney if you are considering applying for a visa or a green card to take into account the special aspects affecting your individual case. And that summarizes how the U.S. immigration system works and some ways to obtain a green card or a non-immigrant visa. If you want to apply for a green card or a non-immigrant visa, but don't know where to start, we're here to help. We have extensive knowledge in U.S. immigration laws and years of experience in legal practice. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with your friends. And if you are applying or thinking about getting a green card or a non-immigrant visa. Lastly, if you have any ideas for future topics or you would like me to talk about a particular immigration-related topic, go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. Until next time, stay healthy and be safe.